Let's try this now. You could maybe do with... Well, I suppose we have the nanobots or whatever. Where are they? Maybe the renew high yield crops might also be nice. Well, this might... It gives it more GDP. I suppose we'll do that as well. Yeah, it makes sense. A whole lot of sense. Didn't we have the nanobots? Not yet, though. It requires the second generation nanotech as well, doesn't it? Instead of this, we'll get the start trying to get the nanotech up. And yeah, we there's an orbital factory. Instigate the building of an orbital factory to fabricate solar shields, solar collectors, and long-range exploration craft. -25 to -50 cost for all space projects. Unlocks costly game-winning space arc project with necessary technologies. No, I'm good. We are almost at the end anyway. Where did we have that one Tobin tax? Where is it? We had one Tobin tax, didn't we? I don't know. Yeah. Otherwise, I suppose more artificial trees. And let's look at the famine status of our of us. I'm just hoping against hope that growing this agriculture will deal with the famine situation. It's dumb that I can't fix it. Maybe I need the meteorological AI in these places. Renew high yield crops. Let's do that. You have famine after all. Did you have famine? Nope. Well, where's the meteorology? Okay, it would be under AI, yeah. Let's start going that way. Everywhere that has famine, we'll just get artificial intelligence to maybe possibly deal with that. You have probably famine as well, and yeah. Well, can we get more artificial trees with this rest of the money? Yeah, we can. Absolutely. Yeah, it's fine, all of these. Let's see if we can finish this. 30 million died. Miscarriage mystery haunts Martian colony. But I do believe that we are very close to the end now. Too many bad memories, say refuge seekers. Migration risk. Grim but true, they aren't working. It's back up to 90.9. Why? Why do you do this, India? Let's fund tighten borders. I suppose we haven't done that either. Even though I really fail to see who would want to come here at this point. How's the population doing? It's kind of staying where it is, kind of. They are making children, making babies. Whatever. We'll just finish this game. And never ever get the Mars base evacuate. It appears that it is impossible. Okay, which places have the famine? Yeah, you do. You have also the meteorological AI. Let's try that. Would that alleviate the problems? You don't have the that, but you do have the adaptation to heat and droughts. Let's do that, I suppose. Okay, you don't have famine any longer. You do have that, but we can also get the meteorological AI. Drought, flood, erosion, and storm severity. Fine. I suppose it is probably wiser to just use the adaptation, but it's fine. And other than that, maybe we'll just have things be where they are. I think this is a victory, right? Let's hear that. Death toll is still... Second generation fusion breakthrough, yeah. Tries again. I think that is the victory music. Victory! Safe haven for now, except the India. Vast numbers of people have been displaced, but many have found safe new homes. Civilization is learning to adapt to the changes in our world, and now trust you to lead them on a safer course. Except that one country. But still, one out of... how many is that? 10. Is that 12 regions or whatever? I don't know. Whatever. How many regions there are? It's a pretty decent. 6,701 final score. Yeah. Negative emissions there in the at the very end. I suppose in these times there was kind of also sort of kind of it was balanced. And GDP started to rise after the catastrophic collapse after I came to power. Yeah, it's fine. It's one of the necessary sacrifices that we just have to deal with. Population never dropped under, well, 7 billion, 7.5. I don't think. HDI rankings. I'm not very happy with that result, but oh well. Things happen. We employed the best best AI systems possible that we could get our hands on to fix the problems of India, but nothing helped. 4.2 temperature increase above pre-industrial levels, and here's what the Earth looked like. Quite red here. Final ppm 790.9. New place like home. Beat the flood mission. Yeah. No global famines, we got that bonus. We never got the bonus of establishing a human colony on Mars. That thing... ridiculous! How many... I've probably spent over 1,000 or whatever on that. And nothing came out of that this whole time. I pretty much started almost at the beginning. Of course, I had to do some... fix the most immediate problems in India and whatnot. We didn't keep the migration deaths below 5 million, but we... It's somewhere around here that we started, right? Somewhere around there. And that's where we ended up. So, I'm saying that that's a stupid objective there. If at the very beginning it's already rendered impossible to get that, why would you do that? Anyway, pretty good, I'd say. Let's look at all of these things. Whoosh, when that other person was in power, and then whoosh. And a little bit of me being in power, I'd suppose it would start slowly decreasing. But it would take like 100 years or so to get even to 3 degrees, probably. Back and down to there. Global emissions were below 0 at the very end. Huh. I suppose this extra radiative forcing might be all those methane things from the ice and glacier eruptions and stuff like that. But after I came to power, we only really had maybe 2 or even 1 bad event that gave us more forcing. Cumulative, well, these deaths here. Something like that. Refugee deaths. I suppose this last... It's not bad at all. Yeah, population. We already looked at that though. Mean HDI. That must be India there. Wait a minute. Well, it was under... Huh. I don't know. It seems to be under genuine famine threshold, but we somehow managed to not get that. If only I knew what causes this much of a collapse there, maybe I could actually do something about that. I wish I knew. Well, the agricultural GDP did drop pretty drastically. That could be one of the reasons, at least. Whoosh. Phew. Whoosh. Crash. I mean, those kinds of that's pretty much the kind of speed you would need, I think, in real life as well, if you wanted to keep climate change to some reasonable amount. And yet people think that they can solve it just by renewable energy alone. I kind of doubt it. Anyway, that was Fate of the World, the flood scenario. I hope you enjoyed this, and comments are always appreciated. I suppose, since not many people commented, would not be awful. I suppose I've been unappreciative of comments before, so I kind of second guessed myself there after saying that. Oh well, leave a comment if you want to, let's say that. That seems like a pretty reasonable thing, and yeah. Not many people watch my videos, so if you like this, like what I do, then I can't promise that I'll be making many videos in the future, but at least I got this scenario done here. It's nice that this is kind of a short one. It's not an ongoing sandbox like Kerbal Space Program. That kind of the fact that there is pretty much no end is not motivating, but whatever. I wish I was more prolific in video making. I really do. Anyway, so that's bye for now. Oh, let's look at my achievements. Why not? Green Deal is in your hands. I have won the Dr. Apocalypse mission as well, apparently. I think that might be fun to try on camera at some point. Plunge the world into global thermonuclear war by 2075. It's surprisingly difficult. And this kind of difficult as well, yeah. Anyway, I've wasted enough time. Bye.